Alright guys, so there's a lot of controversy based off of last night's fight. I wasn't able to make a prediction because I'm going through a big move right now, so I've been very busy. But, I'm going to analyze what happened, and I'm going to talk about, do I think Lomachenko got robbed, or do I think Devin Haney won that fight fair and square? Yes, I did watch it. I watched all 12 rounds of that fight, and I thought it was a very close and competitive fight. It was a tough battle from both guys, very competitive fight. And, Devin Haney, I thought he started off fighting the fight really well. He was landing those nice body shots. Loma was doing some flurries, not all landing, some punches missing. And, towards the end of the fight, especially the 11th round, Lomachenko had a really huge round, which is it was a very noticeable round, a memorable round because he was throwing that left hand a lot, and he was basically punishing Haney with that shot. Throwing it, tripling it up, doubling it up, just spamming that left hand, and it kept landing. But Haney didn't go down. He stayed up, so it's just a 10-9 round. It's not a 10-8 because there was no knockdown. But, Loma got a really good win, won that round. And then in the 12th round, Devin Haney, it seemed like to me, he won that round based off what I thought. But it could be controversial there, but it was a very close round, the 12th. He started throwing those body shots again. He looked like he did in the beginning. So boxing judging is usually based off of 4 different things. First thing being ring generalship. Second thing being defense. Third being accuracy. And, fourth obviously being just the clean shots landed. So, if you look back at that fight and you tell me that Loma won more of those categories than Haney did, I would have to disagree with you because it looked like Haney landed cleaner shots. It looked like he was more accurate, which he actually was. It looked like he had better defensive sequences. He was making Loma miss more than Loma was making Haney miss. And, ring generalship, that was going back and forth. One guy controlled the pace, another guy controlled the pace. It kept moving around. One guy pressured, the other guy pressured. But, Haney was doing some nice counter punches. Haney was doing nice body shots that were very clean and easy to score. He was throwing more accurate shots. He was showing good defensive movements, making him miss at points, blocking shots, blocking a lot of flurries. It just looked like he was outboxing him when you look back at it. Another huge reason why a lot of people who went for Lomachenko thought Lomachenko won was because of the biased commentary and the loud fans for Lomachenko. Every time Lomachenko threw any punch or even came close to Devin Haney, the crowd would go crazy and they'll scream very loud. But, the same thing wouldn't happen for Haney because there's more fans of Loma there than Haney. When Haney threw, it would be very quiet. He was landing good shots. And when Loma threw, the fans would go super loud. So, to a casual fan, think of it like 2 guys roasting each other, talking trash to each other in a circle at school. First guy tells a joke, everyone's quiet even though it's a good joke, but nobody's going for him, so nobody cheers for him. But then their friend goes, a popular kid, he makes a good joke back at him, and everybody's going, oh, screaming loud. So from a casual standpoint, they would think the guy who's getting all the screams and cheers is winning because every time he goes, it's loud. But you can't judge a fight with your ears. You got to judge it with your eyes. And, of course, there's going to be bias from fans, but there's also bias from the commentary team. There was a sequence where he was making Lomachenko miss on most of his flurries in the beginning and middle of the fight. But there's a replay. Timothy Bradley was talking about how Loma was hitting him with all those flurries, but he replayed it. It showed that Loma missed like more than half of the punches in a sequence of flurries, but they still gave but Timothy Bradley still said he landed a lot of punches. So to a fan on the outside, it sounds like Loma's winning, of course, because what you're hearing and what the announcers are saying. But in reality, that's not the case.
Boom, another 2-3-piece combination. He's all over the place. Haney can't find him, and yet he's getting hit all the while. Step aside, that was behind the head. That was probably the only punch that straight, but every other shot was clean. Got Devin Haney's attention.
A lot of guys, they also talk about, because Shakur said that Devin Haney lost, it has to be true. But, a lot of these guys, just because Shakur said it does not mean it's true. Because he's a pro boxer, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, he knows more than you because he's a pro boxer. But he's a boxer. He's not a judge at the end of the day. He was gifted with a talented ability, an athletic ability, amazing reflexes, and a good skill set. He worked hard for it. But, that doesn't mean he knows how to judge the game, gotta remember, Shakur and him are competitors. They're not friends at the end of the day. They're in the same weight class. And Shakur wants what Devin Haney has. So, he's not gonna sit here and try to defend Devin Haney. He's not friends with either one of those guys. He wants to fight both of those guys in a boxing ring. So, it's kind of a biased opinion too, because of course he's gonna hate on Haney. They've been talking trash for a while. There's videos of him talking trash with his dad. The dad talking trash with Bill Haney, obviously it's his dad, talking trash to Shakur Stevenson. So you have to be careful when you go off of things like that. I think a lot of people who are there, because of the commentary of the judges, because of the commentary of the announcers, and because of the loud crowd for Lomachenko, they assume that Lomachenko won the fight. But Lomachenko clearly won the 11th round and 10th. But most of the rounds, it looked like Devin Haney edged it out and he got the victory. So you got to watch that fight on mute if you really want to see it yourself. You got to see it with your own eyes. Don't listen to the crowd. Don't listen to the judges. Don't listen to critics. Don't listen to other boxers. Watch the fight again on mute, and you'll see that Devin Haney was a more accurate puncher, landed the cleaner punches, and he just overall just looked like the better fighter that night. So, to me, that's what it looked like. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me in the comments, but that's okay. On to the next one. Maybe they'll rematch. Who knows? But if you let me know what you think about this fight in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching the channel. It's your boy JPJ the Great, and I'm checking out. Peace.